When you talk about future ready, that's a positive term. And transition is giving an opportunity for the state to plan for a better future. So how do you tackle? It's not only one department. It's not forest, it's not climate change, it's not agriculture, it is not industry. It is a combination of all. That was the basic idea, and government agreed to constitute a task force. As you see, 19 departments, they are included in that task force.
We are facilitating exchange among experts to support the effort of the state government of Jharkhand in their vision and their policy planning for just transition. We also help to assess the impact of a just transition on livelihoods. It's very important that in the planning for just transition, we have a gender-sensitive planning, and we take the specific needs or vulnerabilities of communities into consideration.
As far as the task force and its task is concerned, the gathering of minds, sharing of experiences, documenting those. Now it will be sifting the data that is gathered so that from that data, how can they start the planning process?
So first and foremost, we need to recognize that there are women in the coal ecosystem who needs to be mainstreamed into the energy transition discourse.
Jharkhand as a state, it already knows how to run an energy economy. Can it run a clean energy economy? Can it lead on that? That's a question we have to answer on this panel today.
Localized and microeconomic growth focusing on climate adaptive agronomy, horticulture, sericulture, tourism as an economic enabler are areas that will now need to be more aggressively explored jointly by the state government and local communities.
So it is all about reimagination of Jharkhand growth, the Jharkhand economy, and also reorientation of our way of thinking, our economic planning.
I believe UNDP can draw good examples and success stories across the world, get them replicated in Jharkhand.
Chungnam is also the first local government to declare an environmental education city and supported the public to better solve local environmental challenges by expanding climate education.
What I can say in terms of the South African case is that climate finance and investments need to be accompanied by clear and achievable goals, and that a just energy transition cannot be reached without the participation of all key players. Also, embedding justice elements to the energy transition process could increase trust in government.
There is no copy and paste approach.
The concept is to have an agency in place which is grabbing all over the place, all over the world, opportunities and good. So we have in India, for example, now rising up the concept of trilateral collaboration, where we just bring knowledge from India to certain countries in Africa.
We have lots of exchange of thoughts and policies and schemes. Because as time is running out, we have to change, we have to rejettison the whole manufacturing into new form.
We really congratulate the government of Jharkhand to be so much forward-looking and to plan that transition very early on. But we will have to continue after 2030, after the Sustainable Development Goals target.
The role of the task force is to recommend to the government. And one of the key factors is it should not become only the recommendation. How you can implement it, from where you are going to get the resources, how you can convert into a permanent body, how you can create an institutional framework so that you can carry it for a longer time.